Now we are live.
Hello.
Hello, people. Welcome to I Hate the Internet, the drama stream. Sussy, Struggs, Absolute Chaos. This is kind of what
This is
the.
where
We'll talk about some of this
hello
stuff.
chat.
Hello, chat. Hello.
We're going to
Uh,
talk about how we got canceled. I guess that's the sum of it.
I'm not going to read anything that's lewd on the screen or anything from that. I'm not going to cover ZAPF. I'm not going to expose any minors to anything. I'm going to be a responsible adult. we've got prepared stuff that we could go through, so that'll be good.
Yep.
So
I
yeah,
think I'm not really I don't really know too much about Oliver. I just knew him from like several months ago, him leading a bunch of stuff and then just kind of disappeared for me.
yeah.
Because that's what I remember.
So here's where is that? Where is? Oh, there it is. So let's see what these logs are. These logs were from my server. Oliver, I ignored Oliver for, I think it was less than 24 hours. I wouldn't respond to him. So he came, and some of these are deleted, unfortunately, because he demanded that. But he essentially came and he said, oh, if you don't pay attention to me, I'm going to leak all your logs to Dan. And I freaked out. And I said up here, I'll do what I'm told. Oliver says, you keep saying that. I'm losing my mind. LMAO. It feels like my head is spinning. And I said, you put me in danger, so I'll do what you want me to do. That's how I know it to work. And Oliver says, it takes putting you in danger for you to not emotionally abuse your boyfriend and push him to the side. LMAO. Once again, I was ghosting him, and I did not feel... There's... If you are ghosting your partner on purpose, that is a big red flag. That's a warning sign. That basically means you're uncomfortable around them. My brain was not there. I didn't know. I've only been in essentially bad relationships.
Yeah.
And and I said,
From what I heard, it was definitely a really rocky ending. A lot of, especially from what he was saying he wanted to do. It was really concerning.
yeah, we're going to cover those. I said, anything I say will be used against me right now, so I don't know what to do. Oliver says, what does anyone else and their blackmail have to do with how you treat me? What is anyone else and their blackmail? I'd have no idea. I'll have to look that up. Whoop, clicked the wrong one. And then Benji says, oh my fucking god, this relationship would happen. You also be so fucking cute. And I said, IDK. I do. I sound like an idiot. Was the communication? Yeah, so I was scared of all
Yeah,
of them.
rip TransphobicLs. I'll definitely say that.
Yeah, rip.
No one's else better than us, sadly.
But, yeah, so
Yeah.
basically, Oliver, let's see. Let's go through. These are some of the logs towards the end. I'm gonna go through this. So this is from January. You could see right here it says Oliver, it pro recovery, sadomasochistic, zoosadist with cannibalistic desires and homicidal ideations.
I'm blocking a little bit of it, but you can see the Zoosadist part right there, clear as day.
Yeah, here, I'll...
This is Oliver's old handle. It shrink me smaller, I guess.
No, it's okay. I can move it. It's fine.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, I remember Oliver as he was part of the pro recovery movement because that was his old Twitter account. I didn't really interact with him much because I don't really feel comfortable around people who have Zoosadism. But he was, from what I saw, he was chill, and then he just went insane. I don't know what's with him.
Basically, he stopped taking his medication, and everything just went downhill. And I did not want to do anything with him. I didn't want to be around him or anything. And here's something interesting. Oliver says, yeah, I'm an age slider, and I know I can consent, so it's not the same. And Oliver says, but I really, really get into the idea of sexual things while I'm under 18. Specifically with someone older. And I said, yeah, that's not MAP. And Oliver says, I know I have autopedophilia, but I don't feel bad about it. That fits with another thing that he said. It's a little bit out of order here. Where he says, I have autopedophilia, misspelled. Not a MAP, but I'm always scared to say it. What are we talking about? I told Oliver that he wasn't a MAP for having autopedophilia. MAP is a minor attracted person. So here's... Let's do this first. This is also from Oliver. He says, I suck Zrcalo's...
What is autopedophilia?
Yeah, okay, what is autopedophilia?
Someone said, what is autopedophilia?
Okay, yeah, so basically autopedophilia means that you see yourself as the minor or child in a pedophilic relationship. So...
Yeah, attraction to the idea of the self as a child. Yeah, that's a good explanation.
Mm-hmm. So a lot of lolicons and stuff, they will have that. I did not know what I was getting into with this. Yeah, this person... I'm not going to read those. Those are a little bit too inappropriate. They said, I'm corrupting Struggs. I said, absolutely. And I said, with your love or something. And Oliver says, yes, good boy. And he has a corruption fetish. I think those are those logs. And that pretty much explains it. Here's one of the things that I broke up with him about. I did not feel comfortable around this. Once again, these are all out of order. Wow. Here we are.
Yeah.
Oliver says, if my
it's
mom...
your fault for having them out of order.
Yeah, I forwarded these, just out of order because I'm dumb. Anyway, so this says, Oliver says, also, if I seem hesitant or anything like that, it's because, once again, this is my ex who leaked my logs that were very private between me and them. And there's trauma there. There's trauma in all of that. It's just... I didn't want to read any of this stuff. I didn't want to go through the logs. I barely went through one page, and I just found stuff there.
Yeah.
So.
Pretty much, imagine someone that you trusted, that you were having private conversations, just to give your thoughts about things, just brought out, even though they were private.
Mm-hmm.
That I've had that happen multiple times with what Sasha did. And that freaks me out a lot.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons.
I archive everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much. It's ridiculous how I have to do this stuff.
Yeah, it's really difficult because oh my god, if people send me notifications on my phone, it will vibrate. Please. I'm getting so many notifications now. I don't have notifications on my computer, so I'm getting them all on my phone, and my phone just keeps going off, and I'm like, okay.
Toss
all
your
right.
phone.
This is insane. This is insane. Why? Oh my goodness. Anyway, so I'm going to read these Oliver logs. Oliver says, if my mom gives away my cat, I'll kill the next animal we get, so I don't want to. I don't have the emotional regulation to handle loss. And I just respond with, yeah. And Oliver says, I had a fight tonight to not kill Comet, which is one of their cats, and actually love her because she was a replacement for my first cat that I got too fast. And then I finally love her, and I can't even fucking keep her. Oliver was going to move somewhere and couldn't keep the cat. Why would you... struggle to not kill a cat that you want to take with you, or so? I'm very confused by what Oliver is saying in a lot of these logs.
Give in. He wants to just give in to Zoosadism and just kill cats.
And it deeply disturbs me, and I don't want anything to do with that. Okay. All right. So this. Okay. go to the next one. Some of these have private stuff in them that I'm not gonna fully read. Oh my goodness, why? So right here it says, Oliver says, at this point, I just hope more people give up and relapse into killing animals and sending it to you in static just so you understand what you're doing. And I said, okay, I just want to break up, TBH. Yeah, Oliver basically said because I didn't really want to be around Zoosadists, and I had a lot of, Oliver was very pushing of the non-contact, the anti-context Zoosadist. I did not feel quite comfortable around that, even though I was essentially leading the recovery movement and the anti-contact stuff. I know this pedophile that runs this website named, his name is Lecter. He created the anti-contact Zoosadist flag. And when I talked to Akila about it, he made a post in his channel stating that you don't advertise this, you don't let the Zoosadists network, you don't you don't want to encourage them to network to essentially enable each other to offend. And that has been kind of a big thing when I talk about maps and I talk about Zoosadists and stuff. I don't want to enable it. It's not something I'm familiar with. It's not something I know how to deal with. I'm uncomfortable around it, and I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want to cause anyone to relapse. I don't want to cause people to do anything. I don't want to cause them to hurt animals. And in this log, Oliver says he's very frustrated that I pushed him to have the urge to harm animals, and so I respond with, I just want to break up. And then this is another log that Oliver says, he says, I spent so many fucking months struggling to not snap her neck or suffocate her so I could take off the stress of whatever weird emotion I was feeling towards her. And I respond with, TBH, I just wouldn't own a pet or get a pet. It does not, I have the full thing there. I don't want to, it has different people. Here we go. There we go. I could read it here. It says, I'm a bit depressive because of the stress triggered my urge to harm animals a bit more intensely than I was originally struggling to look at pet store creatures without thinking of it. I said, makes sense. Oliver says, I'm just so stressed, spent forever to actually love her and have her, and to give her away before I'm even ready, and she's being used as a punishment tool. It's not even me properly getting to emotionally prepare anything. I just adds more distress so I didn't need. And then it goes into that log that says I can't even address her by her name. I gave her because I got her too soon after my first cat died. I couldn't properly connect with her emotionally so long. And then I said, yeah. And then Oliver says, I spent so many fucking months struggling to not snap her neck. So we read that. And then I responded with, I wouldn't own a pet. If you are having
This just looks like logs that...
This is the full context.
This looks like logs of... Yeah, this just looks like logs that you're just, super uncomfortable with this. Because this is how I act when I'm, when I have to reply to someone and, I really don't want to. Yeah. Or, because I'm really uncomfortable, I just do, yeah, makes sense, sure.
Yeah, I was very uncomfortable, and I did not... This had been building for a while. Yeah, go on, sorry. Yeah, no, that's fine. It had been building for a while, and I broke it off. I was concerned for another friend of mine. So I basically, I apologized. I said, I'm sorry. I'll whatever. I think Oliver has those logs. So I got back with Oliver briefly, and then Oliver said that they had attachment issues. So I was like, okay, all right, I'll be meaner so that you could just hate me. I'll just be mean. You could just hate me. So I said, I don't remember what I said. It's not really relevant, but, so that's how I broke up with Oliver. But the amount of fear that I had if Oliver would move into me, I've got 2 cats. Oliver wanted to, visit, move into me, and there was something, I was just like, I don't quite feel comfortable. And then this conversation happened, and I was like, I just want to break up. So that, and then, I don't really need to do much besides that. Oliver leaked all the private information, all of my private logs. And Oliver has a corruption fetish. So,
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, here we go.
There's sorry, didn't you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, there's okay, I need to check. Okay, that was really weird. I have the Dan curse again. I'm getting internet issues.
Oh my god. We don't mention her. We don't mention her. Oh my god.
It's the curse though.
It's the curse, which is we're just gonna call it the Struggs curse from now on. It's the Struggs curse.
Yeah.
It's a Struggs curse. But yeah, I think we already read this. I'm corrupting Struggs, and Oliver says good boy, and then we went to that. So that's basically Oliver. You can probably guess the logs. I mean, that's it. The logs are what they are, and it's whatever. I do not like my ex. Oh boy. Okay, so this is downloading. Check this out. So where is the timestamp where he just starts talking about animal penises?
Okay, for that, be careful around exactly 2 hours and 15 minutes, because someone says the hard N-word right at 2 hours and 15.
Yeah. I think
I know, it's, oh my god.
Yeah.
That stream was fucking abysmal.
Okay.
I had, when I was watching that stream, because, it was people dunking on Lazzy, that's fucking hilarious. It was funny at first, but then it turned into absolute degeneracy. Like, the hyperfixation on bestiality, especially. It was so out there. Like, even I don't discuss that stuff in that detail. That is disgusting.
Yeah, it's
it actually gave me like a huge panic attack that I had to actually like get yelled at to get off of it, because you were there. I was actually having a panic attack.
Yeah, I told you stop watching it, stop watching it, stop watching it, and I told everybody, I'm like, just stop talking about it. Like, just let this man do whatever he wants. But the amount of not even like, why would you do that? Like, you have a predator on stream. Well, actually, this was pre-recorded, if I remember correctly. And you're advertising him. Ironically enough, I am showing clips from this.
That's casework. That is.
That's fine. It's whatever. We're inching into drama tuber territory. We doing the drama tuber. This is what I'm used to. This is what I'm just Medicare type screaming at people. Oh my god. But
yeah, it is. It's definitely not. I didn't really listen to it too much because it still gives me panic attacks. But I remember him screaming at around 2 hours and 15.
Oh, this is 2 hours and we're at 2 hours and 11. So let's see. Also, I think it's done downloading, so we shouldn't. Oh, come on. It's still in the red. It's still in the red. It's still in the red. Okay, now it's in the green, orange. If it's a little jerky, I apologize. This giant 4-hour-long stream is trying to download. And,
yeah. I guess in the meantime, we can talk about the whole shit show that happened of how Kaser even got all the shit that he has now.
I'm not sure if, is this even loud enough for people to hear?
Probably, maybe? I'll have to give it a listen, but...
Rub those two brain cells together, Rub those two brain cells.
Yeah, I can listen on.
Let me just connect these two bridges for you.
You want to play it a little bit?
A 7-year-old does not have the life experience or a developed enough brain to understand what they're getting into and how it can eventually be damaging to them later on. And these
I hear it on my end.
Okay, yeah, it's showing up on the stream.
Hey, Chad, can you hear it a little bit?
As a 7-year-old.
So where did they say the hard Oh yeah, we can't show that on stream because we're responsible.
Hard R is exactly at the hard R is exactly at 2 hours and 15.
Okay, yeah, we're at 2 hours and 12 right now. Where did he
Yeah.
like obsessively start talking about animal penises?
2 hours and 15.
Oh my goodness! So they say the N-word, and then they. Why?
Yeah, someone says the N-word, and then like 20 seconds later, you start screaming, "You bottom for your dog. You
Oh
like
my
having your
God.
dog mount on you."
Oh.
It was so disgusting.
If you need to take your headphones off while I'm playing this, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I just
No, I had to leave the stream, and I just couldn't watch it the rest of the evening.
yeah.
Hello.
You hear the dog screaming.
Hello?
That's
Alright.
clear.
I got something to say.
That's clear, right, Lassie?
Can,
you
chat
bottom
hear
for
it?
a dog.
What'd you say?
I said, can chat hear it?
I
Just
think
wanna
yeah,
make sure.
it's showing up on OBS, so it should work.
All right.
It's showing up pretty good. It's a little quiet. So let's play this a little bit. This is around the time. This is at 2:15. So let's play this. It's going through your end of the microphone, so you're gonna be a lot louder than the stream if you speak up.
I'm sorry.
I'll be muted.
Okay, all right.
No,
You let a dog fuck you in the ass, yes or no?
Something happened, I guess.
You let a dog.
Shit, asshole.
Don't give us a politician.
Do you let a dog fuck you in the asshole?
I don't recall.
You
just
don't
admitted-
recall what you just admitted to like a few
you
minutes ago.
admitted to going to
Not-
work with a
Okay. So I want to pause this, and I want to say, so let's say you've got a zoophile on stream, and you're going into specific sexual acts with that this zoophile had with this animal. This is why would you focus on that?
Mental illness.
Mental illness. Like these people, like we already know. You could just say, Lazzy, did you let an animal have sex with you? And Lazzy could say yes or no. You could actually see how uncomfortable Lazzy is, and just people are screaming.
It's gross.
Island full of dog slug.
Yeah.
So why would you even bother asking me that if I just admitted?
No, it's very simple. It's very simple.
It's a leading question.
Because
Objection.
you do let your dog mount you.
Sometimes he jumps on top. Yeah.
Once why? Okay, I'm gonna continue right here.
Oh, okay. Just sometimes now.
Changing your statement.
All right. So once again, how is this not putting a dog into a human thing that you just accused us of with the, making animals like humans or relating them to? How are you not doing that?
Well, I don't know if you've seen videos of just regular people that get mounted by.
Wow. Lassie goes and he asks if the other person has seen videos of bestiality. Okay, all right. Look at people just asking this on YouTube, okay? An anti-zoo. You know what? Let's talk about how you've got like all these antis spamming bestiality on Twitter, and they're just like, "I'm gonna own this zoophile by giving them bestiality." I'm just like, number one, where did you get that? Number two, why did you have that saved on your computer?
Yeah, someone. Oh my god. So yeah. During my shenanigans, someone on like multiple accounts decided to just start spamming everything to me. It was so disgusting. Like I had to block like 3 or 4 accounts because they were spamming old replies, and then went into my DMs and started spamming. Like these are not zoophile accounts. Those are anti-accounts. Why the fuck are you guys looking at that stuff to own zoophiles?
Not only that, but
What's
if it's somebody trying to recover from this shit, and if it's somebody that's trying to like stay away from it and is anti-contact and stuff, why would you push that? You know, why would you even push that? Like, this is a mental health like issue. Like, why would that's like going up to a person that's go ahead.
Yeah, that's like saying that someone who just got out of someone who's dealing with suicidal stuff, and you're telling them to kill themselves or something like that.
Yeah, it's like
that is like saying that someone who just got out of a car crash and they were, really injured from it, and you're showing them pictures of car crashes. Like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah. It's also like showing someone that's trying to recover from alcoholism and saying, "Here you go, here's some alcohol, ha ha ha." Like, what kind of own is that? Are you trying to just say to this person that, "Oh, you're a zoophile. I'm gonna own you by giving you my beast porn"? Why are these aunties so obsessed with bestiality?
It's gross. It's not. There is no morality to this. It's whatever it takes for them to be right. They're always like, "Oh, you have this mental illness, so we're gonna do whatever it takes to prove that no matter what, we're right. No matter what, you're going to do bad things. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna make you. We're gonna keep giving you and pushing you away and giving you death threats." Telling you to. Someone actually told me to lynch myself in DMs. I was like, whoa. I've gotten straight up.
Oh, dude, I've gotten so much stuff. So when I was running the Zoophile Struggs account, people would look at that and they just see the word zoophile in it, and then they just start screaming at me in DMs. They start screaming at me, "Ree, you're a zoophile," and then I'd be like, sir, ma'am, this is an anti-zoo account. I'm here to make fun of zoophiles. So okay, let's see what the next clip of this. We've been paused on this a little bit.
Yeah, it happens.
No.
Guess what? Nobody fucking arches their back and allows them to penetrate, you stupid fuck.
Yeah.
It just keeps going. Wow.
Also, I feel it's worth mentioning. Lazzy, shut up for a second. Mounting behavior is not, and I repeat, not explicitly or even usually a sign that the dog wants to fuck you. It has been well documented and researched that mounting behavior is typically more of a social thing. It's a dominance display. It can be due to stress.
I have all this on mute. I'm not listening to a single shit.
Well, that's fine. He's talking.
From this.
He's talking about how mounting behavior isn't sexual. Isn't the dog wanting to have sex with a human? That's fine.
Over other dogs. That's why female dogs have been known to hump other dogs.
Let's see a little faster here.
You get home, so I gotta ask, since you're the real bitch of the relationship, is your dog kind of like an alcoholic?
Can I ask you one favor? Just one quick favor.
No.
No.
Answer.
What?
They are still talking about dog dicks. I remember watching this. I mean, I didn't really watch. I just sort of had it in the background as it was playing, and I just kept hearing people talk. So it kind of just all melded together. But it got so disgusting that I had to tune out.
Fucking question.
What? Oh, no. Let's hear it. I'm curious. What?
Mo, right? Okay. Could you just make your voice less nasally? Cause
make it more nasally.
Okay.
I can't stand it.
Another thing that I have a criticism over this is why are they letting a lot of people talk all at once, and the audio levels are completely out. This is pre-recorded. It is really not hard to right click and change the levels of people's volumes.
There is no control on this. I would not be comfortable having a predator who is an active pedophile and an active zoophile into a space where I see all these people. Like, this person could have just gone insane and just posted like the most disgusting stuff in that server with a whole bunch of people.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter because everybody was asking him questions and he was saying the most disgusting stuff.
Yeah. I would not have so many people in this. I want a controlled environment. I don't want people to be exposed to be in contact with this person. He's fucking disgusting. He's been constantly stalking me, Lazzy, and he's been kind of like, oh, I want to make NSFW art of your character. I'm like, no, go away. And then he goes and he's like, he starts literally fetishizing me, and I tell him like, no, get the fuck away.
Yeah.
He literally, it's gross.
Yeah, he's said multiple times that he has child porn and a bunch of other crap. No, we have all that in the Lazzy evidence, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay, all right. I think he's from Mexico, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he's I kind of remember. It was somewhere in Mexico. Like
if you hear my cat,
I don't know.
If you hear my cat, then my mom just let her in. She wants a lot of attention. She hears people talking and she loves it.
Our stream is never without Skittle screaming. It's like that. It's like Durango or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere around there. I don't remember too much. I think the funniest thing was watching Sappho threaten Lazzy with the cartels.
Oh my god, I remember that. Oh, Sappho threatening Lazzy with the cartels. That was so funny.
It was honestly
can we
the most
get a forward of that? Can we get do we have a forward?
I think those are cleared. I can check the.
Well, I mean, we'll stay with the stream. We'll stick with the stream if it's easily searchable and Hi, cat. Yeah, this is the cat that I choose my cats over Oliver. Let's see.
I may have left that old chat because Lazzy brought like a child porn distributor, and I was like, no, I can't.
Yeah, no.
I stalk these people, but I'm not gonna stalk a chat that has a distributor.
Yeah, no.
Like one that's very obviously distributing.
Yep.
Not risking
I'm gonna cover a little bit of this, and then we could go into the person that's actually speaking with Lazzy, and anyway.
Why do you sound like somebody that's gonna read me a creepy?
Sorry, I thought my mom was talking to me.
Pasta.
Shit all happened.
Hold on,
Lazzy. I'll tell you what. He can work on his accent if you can get an accent that does. If you can stop sounding like you come from a country with a plummeting GDP.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. They thought that he was from Eastern Europe.
God.
What? No, his time zone was way different.
It doesn't take.
No. How stupid are you? Holy crap! It only took me 3 days to realize that he was somewhere between, like, Louisiana and Arizona, around there. You guys are fucking stupid. Oh my god.
That's alright. Oh, my other cat was let in. Anyway. But, yeah, they're talking about how Lazzy was... His accent sounds like he's from Eastern Europe.
A Parthenon of gods, and none of them could get your country out of a severe deficit, almost the worst that this world has ever seen.
Damn.
Which country are you talking
also,
about? Where the fuck was Hermes on that one, asshole?
Oh, hold on. Read.
I'm gonna just fast forward this.
It in a human deal.
Oh, hey, look, we've got the clown. We got the clown Pepe that was used a lot by the alt-right in their server.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know people will argue, it's not an alt-right symbol, it's not this, I understand that Pepe is not an alt-right. The alt-right has, they basically took him and they turned him alt-right. In fact, he's actually on several lists of alt-right symbols. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just wouldn't allow this on stream. Why?
Do you have
Can you please respond to that? Like, how is that not comparing to humans?
I just let them do it. It's not like I force them.
Why would you even let it happen?
I mean, you don't even have to.
Doing it. So
And then Lassie goes into detail about how he fucks his dog. Lovely.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm done.
Back to
I'm
muting.
done.
Yeah,
I'm
not gonna.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I can't watch
Gross.
that. That's just gross. That's just gross. I don't actually care what any kind of rebuttal that he comes up with. It's just gross. That's my opinion.
This is what Casper Fox willingly recorded and waited like several hours or a few days, I don't remember, nor do I care enough about him to look into that. And then he plastered it onto his YouTube. Just nothing. Just straight up the recording. People saying racial slurs. And then just this horrible detailing of how people fuck dogs.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
No, we don't.
No one needs that.
Absolutely
We get
no one
it.
needs that.
He's an active zoophile, pedophile. We get that story. We don't need his description of how he does it.
Yeah, essentially. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have the video of Lassie's new friend? Oh, here we are.
Oh yeah.
We do.
So the whole reason why, people like Kasra are frothing their mouth over these logs is because of my old friend Sasha. Now, Sasha has a history of pretty much abusing me and pushing me to suicide. I actually was hospitalized in January or February because of his actions. He blackmails me, he threatens me and a lot of stuff, and in this notable example, he got really mad that he pushed me to a breaking point where I went literally insane and just screamed at him. So this is the chat that I left because I didn't want to deal with it anymore because really bad stuff was going to happen soon. But he basically started talking with these fake-ass DMs from Lassie. If you want to go to those DMs,
Yeah.
Zrcalo.
I moved the video along a little bit because I didn't want to see the F slur all over the screen.
Yeah.
But I wanna cover the I wanna read a little bit about what this is. So it says Lassie Lazarus, the same person that was in the Cast Wars Fox stream that covered how much they wanted to diddle their dog, and we have logs of them saying that they have child porn. Added Sasha. Out of everyone, absolutely everyone in that group, Lassie added Sasha.
Lassie, who has proudly said that they distributed child porn. Lassie, who has proudly said how much they've bought him for the dong in the Casper Fox stream. That you love to talk about very, very explicitly, Casper Fox.
Yeah. And Lassie says, "Oh, welcome." And then Sasha says, "Oh ho ho ho, what the hell do we have here?" And then Lassie says at Elite Shorky, "Hey, your friend is here." And then, F-slur, "It's a bigger party now." And then Arissa says, "Dude, what the fuck?" Literally, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah.
And so they're definitely getting buddy right there.
I literally, the only reasons why I'm dealing with these people is there are certain people in these chats that are stuck with these predators who want to get out. I am sort of there as sort of like a door if they need to escape, because no one's really gonna help them. People saw how I had to deal with people just pushing me away and sending me death threats. These people trying to get out, they will never get help from anyone.
Yeah.
And no one's gonna go into these spaces either. So I'm in there for when these people need help. I'm going to help them get out.
Yeah. And the thing,
I'm not there for those weirdos. I hate it in there. Lassie
didn't you
talks
leave?
about
Didn't you
how much
leave?
he wants to rape me. Yeah, I left.
God, yeah, I remember that.
when
You left.
Lassie invited a child porn distributor in there. I was like, no, fuck that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I would like to say that this is the HBLC, Hate Coyote
It's the
Lovely
newer one.
is a newer one. Yeah.
Yeah, because the old one got nuked.
Yeah, I remember that. So that's the HBCL. What does that sound for again? I'm dumb. Help ban
Help ban
Coyote.
yeah.
Yeah. The help ban Coyote Lovely chat. Just lovely. And there's no mods. Nobody cares. And it's like, there are minors in there, and then people just spam porn, and the minors will literally scream, "Can you please stop? Can you please stop? Can you please stop?" And, yeah. And you have to just sit there, and you have to watch predators just say things, and then you have to gather enough evidence in order to turn that in. And predators are usually just like, "Tee hee hee, it's just a joke. It's just a joke." But you have to have minimal interaction in order to catch the natural interactions, and it's very frustrating. It's very rage-inducing. But, yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to do.
This is with Sasha, kind of just like, ooh, bring it.
Yeah, Lazzy says it's a bigger party now, or says, "Dude, what the fuck?" And then Sasha says, "It's November 1st. Christmas stuff is on the table." And Lazzy's still talking to Sasha. Lazzy says, "Sappho is the Saslavy FYI, so we are all acquainted." So, Sasha is now acquainted with Sappho. And then Lazzy says, "At Zrcalo, yo, come say hi, Zrcalo." And that's when I started coming in and I started recording. Was it? Sappho says, "Just we all acquainted." And it says, Sasha says, "Yes, I did." So that means he got acquainted with Sappho. And he says, "I'm very tired." Okay, that's all right. And then everybody's talking about Christmas stuff. So that's about it.
Yeah, and then wait, we gotta do the DMs that Sasha had.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the stream to calm down a little bit. There's something up with my internet right now. We're gonna call it the Struggs curse.
Yeah.
So it just keeps going in the red for some reason.
My
might
internet
be
full on died. I lost connection to the whole service. Which is really weird. They wouldn't boot.
Yeah, so if it's a little choppy, I completely apologize. Is it a little choppy for you guys? Wait a little bit. But no, it seems to be going, now it's into green a little bit. So, where did you want to read? Do you want to read these ones?
Yeah, I'll read these. So this was the DMs that Sasha had with Lazzy. So Lazzy goes in on November 1st with just this massive paragraph. "Howdy, Sasha. I'm Lazzy Lazarus. I don't know if you know me, but I was there when Pause and Ed fell apart and spoke with Sappho about. I was wondering if you wanted to join a general chat on Telegram where Leechshark Maniac is, among other zoos and antis like Dan, Hypnotist Sappho, Zrcalo, Gunnar Weiss, parentheses, Toothless Anti, and other types of peeps. It's unmoderated. Original chat owner left and didn't assign an admin, so no one can be kicked or silenced. But people from different sides are there. My reason for doing this mostly is because Elite and Zrcalo spoke about an evidence channel on me. Plus, I noticed Elite and Sappho have gotten really friendly recently, despite being, quote, enemies. So if you want to join on your main, or send someone else, let me know, and I'll invite you in. Another plus is anyone inside can invite others whenever they want, in case you want to bring your friends too. Think about it and let me know. Thanks, ciao." Now, the reason why I can't go after Sappho right now is because Sasha doxed me in front of her. Thank you.
Yeah.
I can't exactly do much if I can't really step up right now because now my hands are tied.
Yep. Thank you, Sasha.
Yeah, and then we go to the next screenshot. These were given. Sasha gave these to us, by the way.
Yeah, that's right.
These.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have a video of that? I think I do. But it doesn't matter. Here we go. Yeah.
So yeah, then Lazzy gives the skull dog sticker, kind of giving the "Hey, sup?" And then Sasha says, "I am very, very fucking aware of who you are." So now get this right. He knows who this person is. He is aware who Lazzy is. And Lazzy gives a thumbs up and says, "Want in?" Sasha says, "Sure, I guess." And then Lazzy says, "Okay, one sec. There you go. I don't know if you see previous messages." I've never seen Lazzy type that massive paragraph before. These DMs just look just staged. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on with these DMs or what. Like, let me see. Yeah, it says November 1st, 11/14, 11/14, 11/15. Okay, so the numbers seem pretty consistent.
But just the start, like, I don't even think Lazzy was aware of Sasha's at. It just seems this is so weird. And not only that, but he literally says like, I need you to help me basically because Zrcalo and Elite have shit on me.
Yeah.
And if we go on the next screenshot, I think we have a friend who talks about it. Yeah, it literally says you literally are showing you are being used. He said he wanted you here to punish Zrcalo and Shark for keeping evidence of his pedophilia. And after reading this, you said you wanted in. You joined up with a pedophile to hurt people who are making evidence on another on a pedophile, either to defend said pedophile or for unknown reasons. And then Sasha says, to be honest, I didn't read it. I saw Sappho and Elite in the same sentence and wanted in.
Wow.
I've been working my ass off to try to get Zrcalo deplatformed, and this GC could get evidence.
Okay, all right. So you want to work on, he believes, in his head that I am a pedophile, necrophile, zoosadist, rapist, baby...
Zoosadist, groomer, all that. The list continues. I don't even know.
I think I got called a diaper fur. Oh, I also got called a 16-year-old kid from Eastern Europe. I think that's in my I think I posted that on Twitter. I don't understand. It just keeps snowballing, and frankly, at this point, I'm more amused than anything else. But why would you team up with a predator? Okay, so okay, let's start at the very beginning. He believes that I'm a pedonecrosia, blah 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 blah. Okay, so he wants to take me down. All right, so he wants to deplatform me. So he goes to a quote unquote has a pedophile DM him. And instead of saying, fuck off, pedophile, I don't want anything to do with you, and asking literally anybody else, literally anyone else, to get access to this chat room, he goes and he gets it from Lazzy. And implies that he's already in contact with Sappho. And to own me. For some reason. Okay, alright. So you...
It's funnier, too, because with the way Sasha talks to me and you, he has this weird standard of what determines the pedophile. And ironically, his own definition of what makes people a pedophile makes him a pedophile.
Yeah, if he literally
self-identifies basically by his own morals.
Yeah, he basically said that, oh, you must be a pedophile. If you're around other pedophiles, talk with them and are cordial with them. Excuse me? All right, Sasha. All right, wait, we had another screenshot. Okay, we followed that. Okay, we got that. What do you want? What do you want next?
Let's go to the Discord one.
This one?
Below there.
There we go.
Yeah. So this was about in June or July. I need to look back. I already have everything archived. But basically, after he pushed me to just an insane brink, and I basically took over his group. He basically said, I am in no mental capacity to deal with those groups or with our drama. A part of me wants to go back to the old days and another wants to destroy you. I've always had that. I always wanted that sense of purpose, He's been saying he wanted to destroy me for months ago, basically.
Well, I mean, he did swat you.
Yeah, he swatted me and pushed me suicide 4 times and doxed 5 kids.
What is the purpose? What does he think you... Why does he think that you need this?
Because, quote, he thinks that I'm getting groomed by you?
Yeah.
Even though and then he also, well, the initial reason why he attacked me was because I told him to get the fuck away and kill yourself because he made me relapse into trauma, and I literally I blacked out. I can't even remember anything. But then he switched it to, oh, now it's Zrcalo. Now it's Zrcalo's fault. So I'm going to keep harassing. I'm going to keep harassing Shark's friends and Shark himself.
So what I'm hearing is Sasha believes that I'm a groomer. So he goes and blackmails you and harasses you and pushes you closer to me?
It really... He's delusional, to be honest.
Yeah, so I'm not exactly certain what his... Well, I mean, he said he wanted to destroy you. And so I guess taking what you believe to be a victim and putting them into the arms of their groomer, I mean, if that's Sasha's intention of destroying you, then, you know, I guess. All right.
He tried to use on... So there was... During, like, a conversation I had with someone that didn't really like what was happening, they were saying, oh, you're being groomed by Zrcalo, so I'm going to... They were basically threatening me. They were like, if you don't leave Zrcalo, I'm going to abandon you, and I'm going to... Because I had I paid for their commission, for a commission from them, and they said, I'm going to abandon your commission, keep the money. So I was like, well, hold on a minute. So I was like, hold on. You can't... When you're dealing with predators, you can't abandon the victim. You need to stick with them and be the open door for them to escape from. And I said, if Zrcalo was a predator, which he isn't, like if he was a pedophile, you would not abandon someone. And then they took, and it was like a two tweet thread, and they took only part of it so they could use it against me to say I was like supporting a predator. It was really stupid.
Yeah, it was something. But one of the other things about this artist person, they said something interesting to me, and I think I did I mention it in the other stream? I think I might have. No. The other stream we did was TransphobicLs. That's right. We haven't done a I hate the internet stream. Oh boy, we definitely chose the right name with that. Sussy Struggs, I hate the internet. That's pretty good. I'm enjoying this. So basic... Oh, I just lost my train of thought completely. My phone keeps buzzing nonstop, and half of it's just these politicians that want me to vote. I already voted. And then the other half is people telling me on Telegram, screaming me at all kinds of random stuff. I guess I'm popular some kind. So all right, all right.
About...
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm there now. I usually ramble a little bit by I get my memories all. I still love the canceled thing. So basically, this artist person that we previously talked about, they stop messaging me.
Okay.
Stop messaging me. Oh, don't. I've got... Okay. It's somebody spamming the troll face over and over again. I should not... Okay, I'm just going to silence my phone. Anyway,
yes,
so this artist person, they basically said to me, they believe that I was grooming you, that I was a pedophile. They said that multiple times. And then they said this. This actually sticks with me. They said... Oh, if you are, I would have no problem with you if you, TLDR, kept quiet and stayed away from most minors. Most.
That was exact words. Most.
So this person believes that that I'm a pedophile and I should not talk about it. I should not, do all the, just... whatever, I don't know. And then they said most minors. Most. I'm like, okay, so you believe that I'm a pedophile, that I should belong around minors? Some of them? You know, what are you gonna do? Hand pick them? Are you gonna just go through and be like, that minor? Oh no, not that one, not that one. That's not gonna be most. That's gonna be, you know, that one right there. That belongs to the pedophile.
Only this specific minor.
This one specific minor that I've handpicked, vetted. You know, this one right here. Most. Stay away from most. Hello, cat. Please, don't get. Oh my. She wants to chew the cord of my microphone. Okay, thank you. But
Yummy.
She loves it when people talk. She gets very excited. That's why she's always on all the streams. We love her to death. So yeah, we covered that. That deeply disturbed me. Okay, what do you want to go to next? Do we want to? What's this orange one?
Oh yeah. On another thing. On a good news though, I did settle my $120 worth of commission by remember Paws United? They want that to be their new group. They want to make like just a normal furry chat, and they wanted the rights to Paws United. So I said, they came to me and they're like, "Can I have it?" And I said, "No, not unless you give me what I asked for, what I paid for." And that's pretty much what got them to actually do stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, these the orange stuff, those are DMs with.
Do you want me to go over
Sasha,
that, or do you want me to?
Yeah.
Not? Okay. Do you want to?
Yeah, you can go over it.
Okay. I don't know anything about this. This is the first time I'm seeing them.
Oh yeah, these are this is a conversation between someone and Sasha. I think it was like the person that dropped the docs, basically, of like 5 kids in front of their predators.
Yeah.
Which one of them got access to and completely fucked things over for them. Good job, Sasha, and your team.
No, yeah, it's like, okay, all right. So, they want to expose me. Okay, all right. So you got a bunch of logs from a chat room with a bunch of minors in it, and you want to expose me for grooming, pedophilia, whatever. Just use my logs. This is not hard. We got more people. I should know.
Yeah. It is completely inappropriate to. Oh no, they were talking about more. They were saying on their tweets that they didn't care if these minors were doxxed in front of their predators. They only cared that they got away from Sappho when Sappho was allegedly going after that person. They weren't. Sappho was laughing about it.
Yeah.
She was mocking about it. I'm just sitting here like,
You don't go after kids.
Yeah, she was like, I have the logs now. And these people are morons. I'm just like, I actually like had a headache from that. It was so bad.
Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah, this is it.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Let's just read this. Let's read this. So what is
I'll
the?
I'll start, and you be
okay.
orange.
Okay, I'll be orange. Is orange you? Is orange you?
Orange is, I think. I don't know. I'd have to look back at my mega file.
Okay, so
to figure out.
what is the gray? Who is the gray?
That is Fleur or whatever, the person that doxed everyone, I think.
Okay, all right. So, all right. I think I've seen these.
So he goes, "Huh? Can I come in?"
I said, "No, I think we have enough."
And okay, and then this is later, and then it gets to later on when the doxers were dropped. When the doxers were dropped.
Yeah, because it says 221 and then it says 303. And it says, Sasha, please delete the doc. We need to censor. And then the Sasha, or the gray person. Skittles, can you please stop? Says,
hey, would you like to open to me submitting that on file since it's connected to you? I'd censor any names I didn't know. 2018. And then these are out of order, but whatever.
Okay, so it's 12 p.m., 3:03 p.m., 3:05. Okay, let's do that. Yes. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna release it. We are all working hard and combing through everything to remove all minors' personal information. They need to be left out of it. After we comb through it, we can release it.
Allegedly, I'm being targeted by Sappho. If I suffer for this, the logs are coming out, regardless of censorship.
Please don't release those logs. There are victims in there.
Sappho is targeting me. I'm done. Sappho didn't even target, by the way. It was Sasha fear-mongering.
Oh, yes, there's that always the villain person. Okay, I recognize this.
Yeah. Yeah, and
then I say,
you go on by saying.
Yeah. I say, no, this is the other person. I understand, but there are minor victims and minor doxes in there.
What's one more person to add to them? The second Sappho got involved, the gloves came off. I held to my agreement to wait till 3, by any means necessary.
This is fucked up. We are handling it. Half of the chat of are minors in there.
And then it's a bit cropped, but I believe it says,
I get it. If you want to block me now, I wouldn't blame you.
I won't blame you. Yeah. These are what you're looking at. This is your history of these, of what we're dealing with. These people are.
They're
not.
It's incorrect.
They don't care.
This is incorrect, actually. But we'll get that. We'll go over these logs and then we'll get to the other ones.
Oh, I know what account is orange. That is our little evidence account that A logs about us.
Oh,
I recognize tennis ball mod.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's our little A logger. Okay. My little
Yeah.
A logger. Okay.
Yeah, and they said, I'm done for. May as well.
Second remove to give it come in. I held my agreement wait till 3 by any means necessary. This is fucked up. We are handling it. Yeah, okay, we read that. Yeah. I get you blocked me now and blame me. I'm done for. May as well. The hell is wrong with you? These are vulnerable children. You are going to hurt them. And then they respond with
by any means necessary. It is so. In reality, these people want to deal with predators, but they don't care about the safety of others. This is not how. I'm just gonna tell you right now. 6 years is not how you handle it.
No.
You do not. This is how you get into even worse trouble with the government, by having this massive a collateral damage.
Yeah. And
okay, first of all, I just want to say this, right? How does this benefit you to dox kids in front of their predators?
It doesn't.
What does it do? They say Sappho's going after them. How is doxing kids to their predators going to get you off? Is it because you think that giving these predators everything about what these kids want to get away from is going to help these predators kind of grab these kids more? So then they'll be like, oh, thank you for helping. I'm just going to leave you alone now. Is that what you want?
Yeah. And not only that, but there are minors in there that have, like, cases on them. There are minors in there that had predators mess with them. And there are minors in there that, yeah.
I'm not even joking about this. ZAPF is fed. It's fed territory. Stay away.
Zoops. it's literally Zoops, antis, paraphiles, and feds.
Feds. There is a reason that chat exists. There are a reason why there are these kids in there. There is a reason why they are in there. And these kids that are near those kids that are around those predators are in that chat. It is not a groomer chat. You've got the wrong chats. It is meant for these kids to escape. It is their door. It is the open door for them to get away.
I would like to also reiterate that this is not a public chat. This is not a large chat. This is a chat of about 30 people. I think there's less now. 30. I think about
before
20
the purge.
Before the purge, and we got 25. We kicked a bunch of inactives out. But yeah, no, this is kids venting. These are kids talking about getting away from people. These are kids, trying to make connections. And you know what? I'm very proud of ones that go and enter these spaces, make friends, and then leave. That's the point.
Yep. And because of what happened, I had 2 people specifically that I was really trying to keep them away. They relapsed back into those spaces because of your actions. because of your actions of doxing these kids. Because these kids basically were like, shit, everyone now knows that I'm this person. One of them went into one of them had a false identity to escape.
Yeah.
And you exposed that false identity. You basically exposed a kid who was out there, who was safe now, and was just in there because that was still their safe place. They had a safe place to talk about, their thoughts of, what if I relapse? I actually, 2 days before the docs were released, they were having a panic attack, thinking that they were going to get doxed because someone had those logs, and that they were going to go back to their abuser. And I talked them down from it. And then 2 days later, when that docs released, they brought back their old identity, and they are back.
Yeah.
I was absolutely pissed.
There were several people that were like, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna commit suicide. I'm gonna this. And then I said, okay.
Yep.
All right. I went into the chat and I said, okay, everybody say hi to the feds. Press record. I went and I talked to multiple people about the situation. I got a bunch of stuff. Got people to settle down. I got proof that Sasha actually kept bullying people into feeling suicidal. That's getting added to their... That actually got added. Yeah, that got added to their swatting thing. And then that got added to another redacted thing. So it's like, please do not... Can you just not go after kids that are trying to heal? Can you just not go after, having a insane level of discord, moderation abilities or something to kids that, they want to vent about pedophiles and predators and stuff like that. They want to just, talk about it, make fun of it, and, feel empowered.
Yeah. I remember one thing that people were like, oh my gosh, this is so bad in the chat. There was a picture of it was heavily censored, but it was a picture of shit on a plate. It was already censored in the chat, but basically the context was that Lazzy. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Lazzy again. After one of the people that were in there jokingly made a joke about, oh, you should shit on a plate for me as a joke, and Lazzy actually went as far as to shit on that plate and write with shit that person's name. They have nowhere else to go, so they basically vented about it. They were having a panic attack. They're like, what the fuck? This is disgusting.
Like, what are they gonna do? Are they supposed to go to Sappho and say that? Yeah, because that's how she gets kids. That's the whole entire thing. It's like, oh, you're poor child. People are treating you like a baby in all these Discord servers. You could join my server and feel free. And that's a lot of predators get a hold of these kids. These kids have nowhere else to go because they don't fit in anywhere. A lot of them are groomed into specific behavior that is considered inappropriate for, Discord servers that are like, please tag your pomegranates. But it's just... Can people actually look and see a human being? Instead of just saying, you're not following my rules on my Discord server. I'm like, can you understand that this is Telegram? Do you understand how Telegram works? Oh yeah, no, they don't, because there was forwards of people, and it was literally someone replying to me, and they said that reply was me, and it just shows literally in the screenshot as a reply. And I was like, do you guys not know how Telegram actually works? No, they don't. Nobody cares.
Nope. I'm gonna bring a little bit of perspective in dealing with people that are groomed. Grooming is much like being in a cult. You are stuck in this belief of this specific ideals. You are literally programmed to believe in this specific thing. The brain is like a computer. The brain is a computer. You can reprogram the brain. You can deprogram. You can do whatever the fuck you want. That is how groomers work. They literally reprogram yourself a way to basically be isolated, to be heavily reliant on the abuser.
Yep.
Getting people away from their abusers, specifically from their groomers, takes a long time, and it still lingers. Like, you literally have to deprogram their brain to go back into normal society. You cannot just get rid of their groomer and then just kind of expect them to be normal. They can't. They're so heavily reliant. They've been programmed to be so heavily reliant on their groomer. They don't know how to be normal, if in a sense. So when they have nowhere else to go, right? So where do they go? They just go back to another predator, or they go back to their groomer. It takes a long time to help people who have been groomed. I think the longest person that I helped was like a year, and they still come to me to vent. And even still, like when you're finished, or when you're back into the quote normal society, you still have these thoughts of like, oh, I should just go back, because it's still, that programming is still in them. You know what I mean? Oh. Oh, okay. Zrcalo is off for a bit. But yeah, it can't. You cannot just expect people to just be normal when they're so reliant on their abuser.
I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to go pee.
Yay! Yeah, I was just finishing up. I was pouring my heart out on how to deal with groom kids. You don't abandon them. You don't leave them alone. You stick with them. Even if it's your friend that's hanging around with predators, you want to stick with them. You need to be that open door for them, because what predators do is they will shut every door as soon as they can. They will lock every single door that they can escape from. That is how predators work. Predators work by isolating and reprogramming your brain into being overly reliant on the groomer.
Yep, that's exactly how grooming is. The exact opposite is telling the person, hey, there are choices in life. You can make all these different choices. You can, here's all this other cool stuff that you can do. I'll help you if you want to do whatever. If you want to do this, or your friend, just be a supportive friend in somebody else's choices. You don't take away choices.
Yeah, I had, it's just, if your friend's being groomed, or if your friend's dealing with predators, you don't abandon them. You don't, because for me example, my open door to get away from these people was TransphobicLs.
Yeah.
That was my way to get away from Lazzy, who wants to rape me, and Safa, who occasionally love bombs me. I don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
TransphobicL, my open door was laughing at a bunch of bigots, basically.
Yeah.
And Sasha came along, doxed me, had mental breakdowns, and was basically threatened that he was gonna out me for a mental illness. So I decided that in order to basically deal with it on my own terms, I didn't want to. I'd much rather have people know from my own words than from someone else's words, who will obviously twist it, because that's what Sasha does. He twists my words against me.
Yep.
So I did that, and I repurposed my old account, and then Sasha gave that to a bunch of other gimmicks that don't like me, and then that exploded. And people were sharing our screenshots like, oh my gosh, he has zoophilia. It's like, it basically says on the same screenshot, Anticontext. I am against bestiality. I am against animal abuse. I am against pro-context. Everything says it right there.
Yep.
The only thing I have is a mental illness.
Mental illness, mental illness.
That door essentially shut, and I had people, specifically pro-Cs and predators, love bombing me, saying like, oh, this is what happens. These people are all terrible. Which is true. These people are fucking awful. I got spammed with beast porn by antis. And then they're like, you see, if you just joined with us and supported your what you're attracted to. And I'm like, no. That's how they get you. That is how they get you. They're trying to show that one-way door. They're opening that one-way door that once you go in, they lock you in.
Yep. And the thing is like, so the concept of an anti-context zoo file did not exist until 2022 when I made it. I made the flag.
Yeah.
I made everything. The flag was originally made to go against the Zoo Pride flag. It was.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead.
not a pride. It's not. It is not. I don't define that flag as something pride.
It's a
something with
battle
pride.
flag.
I
It's
find
a
it.
battle flag.
Yeah, exactly. It is a battle flag. It is something for people to rally to as a whole group to say. To say basically, fuck you, prone context. We don't believe in animal abuse.
Yeah, it's basically just a way to identify the difference and a way to
Yes.
essentially take something and just. So, when you use flags, that's how you differentiate different groups of people. Countries, just the different factions, and even if you're playing a video game, you have like different uniforms and stuff like that. It is a way to differentiate one group from another. And if everybody uses the same zoo flag, how are you going to tell the difference? Well, there are the anti-contact flag. Yeah, people. There's the anti-contact flag. You can just tell the difference right there. You look at it, you see it. You don't have to read anything.
Sewage flag.
The sewage flag. Oh my god.
Sewage flag. Honestly, the I don't get it. The sewage flag is disgusting. How do people even be prideful with that flag? It's hideous. It's so gross. It's ugly. It's so gross.
Yeah.
It's literally sewage water, piss water, poop. That's literally the colors.
And then the other flag is the blue. Was it like pink, purple, and
blue, white, purple?
Yeah. I call that one the Sappho flag.
Oh my god.
It's a Sappho flag. That one was actually not made by the zoo community. That was actually made by some random person on DeviantArt.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, that was around the era of the map stuff. Oh boy. But yeah, so evidently somebody wanted to see proof of somebody wanted to see Fed stuff. I've got several videos, and these are kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. Let's see them.
Do you see it working in the stream?
Yeah.
So I got that one.
The straight up feds.
Literally. Cool. All right. So all those people that know what my dox is, match up everything. I'm not gonna spread my dox anywhere. My old stuff, but yeah. Here's I have to censor everything for private information. Like a responsible person.
Yep.
So it says the above defendant was released from the custody of a blank sheriff office. Since we have not been able to notify you of this release by phone, we're providing you with a written notification. If at any time you become aware of the defendant has been returned back to the custody of the sheriff, you will re-register with blank. If you want information on the reason his or her release, you could contact us at blah blah blah. Please refer to the above named defendant booking number. Our office is 7 days a week, 24 hours. We'd encourage you to take a moment to visit our website, blah blah blah. And the booking case and case number is actually funny. You can't.
I actually have
search
something
that.
from FedWork. I actually have something
You
from
want to dump
FedWork
it?
myself.
Just go dump it. Dump it in there. Is it safe?
Really,
if it's safe, is it safe?
Yeah, it's safe. I have literally everything blacked out. And
I can't.
The case.
Yeah.
The case got dropped anyway because, sadly, a bunch of antis nuked all of the evidence. Thank you guys.
Oh, I have another. Wait, did I actually work on that one? No, I don't think I worked on that one. It's a
No, I'm not gonna
case.
talk. It was. I'm not really gonna discuss it. It just had a lot of beast and child porn exchanges. Most specifically, they were adverting to go to Telegram. I don't have the Fed protection like you do, so I have to be way more careful. I can't drop into Telegram and things like that.
Oh no,
and
you
deal with that.
you can't deal with child porn or anything like that.
I can't.
You cannot unless like you are specifically you have that qualification to do so. You can't
Yeah,
even take
exactly.
that and give it to a regular Fed. You have to
Yeah.
use the proper channels. You know, you don't save it, you don't screenshot it, you don't do any of that. You take it and you report it immediately. You use CyberTip. You can, if you believe that it's very urgent, you could call your local police station. They'll walk you through it.
Yeah.
And if you absolutely need to, take your device and if it's absolutely urgent, give them your device and have a person that is qualified go verify things on their own. They'll record it. They will take logs of it. That's actually, what does it happen to that one Turn the Frogs gay person?
Yeah. A lot of kids, especially after this, they wanted to do pred hunting. Some people in my DMs are like, I want to do what you do. I want to go after predators. I said no.
Don't do it. No.
I said, okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. 6 years as I don't even know what I am anymore. I don't know what to do with my life. I struggle with I had to redact a fuck ton.
Yeah, you usually have to do that. I actually have I have arrest records somewhere too, but I had those in my apartment. I'd print them out and I'd tape them to the back of my door. I didn't grab those, unfortunately, so I'd have to re-look over everything on my billions of hard drives.
From what I was aware of, there was no child porn in the channels that I had access to on this stuff, but they were exchanging on Telegram. So it was a pedophile ring. I basically recorded a bunch of shit, traced pretty much all. I pretty much traced their Discord accounts and linked them to all their socials everywhere. I've essentially had doxes for the most outreaching and most outspoken ones, and I put it in a type of file and in a zip, and then I send it. That's how I do things. I always, whenever I'm dealing with that stuff, I basically mass link all their profiles and stuff.
You know what? I'm wondering if I have stuff on the Zysys account. Should I boot up Zysys? I'm gonna boot up Zysys. I'm using my phone.
Go for it.
Let's see.
But yeah, as I'm saying, people who want to do predator hunting, it's really not worth it.
No.
I've dealt with predators since 2016, and it's not worth it. I'm genuine. Me and Zrcalo were watching this recent anime called Made in Abyss.
Yes.
And the whole storyline of it is that it's this giant hole in the ground, and the deeper you go into this abyss, the worse things get. The greater toll it is on your human body, your mind, your soul.
Mm-hmm.
The deeper you go, the worse it gets, and the harder it is to get out.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much how it's like. I still wrangle with nightmares and just flashbacks to things I saw from, I guess, for example, the Zoosadism leaks.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to mind my own business, and then all of a sudden I remember a fucking cat getting crushed by a car, and it's just it fucks you. It absolutely just, whew. It gives you nightmares essentially.
Every time.
Yeah. At one point, I didn't even know if I was like a person anymore. I like lost my humanity, and Zrcalo had to like calm me down.
Yeah. Fits into the anime.
It's literally that. Like it's really not something you want to do. People always say, "Oh, I'm ready. I'm brave. I'm gonna do that." It's like,
no.
Whatever you think it's like, how bad you ever think it is, it's 10 times worse. and then whatever you think it is 10 times worse, it's even worse. But yeah, let's move on to your stuff that you just sent below.
Okay, this is stuff from Zysis. I worked on Woof. I think the quality is low enough that is, the personal information's fine. But these are some people that were from Zysis. This is new information on Woof's location, occupation, IT professional, 5'9", star sign Cancer. And this is from a deleted account. It doesn't matter what their username is. I know who they are. So I found it. Another one of us is paranoid and never clears logs. There we go. We got all the private information from a tracking number. I'm not going to click that. I'm going to let it just go by. So it's low enough quality. It says, I've been informed that I have my consular... This is from Woof. It says, I have been informed that I have my consular appointment interview at Friday, 12, 2017. And then this is from the other person, says that is his personal info. And I said, does somebody want an address? There's all that stuff. we got a lot of private information.
Yeah, let's avoid that. Let's not keep that up for long.
Yeah, it says, here I know he had proving grounds thread, didn't see it for some reason. Yeah, there's the Sanji one. I don't know why that's in there. So I said, this is from me. I said, things tying him to any sadism videos, maybe photos of his backyard, actually. There is no sadism videos in this. These are just pictures of his dogs. Yeah, we were able to match all of this stuff to videos.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Who is this guy again? I need to remember.
This is Woof. This is Woof. The worst one. That's all you need to know.
I remember people by their actions. I remember people more by their actions.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, is it that bad?
Yeah, it is that one. It's that one.
Oh. Okay, yeah, we can't even. That's not even. YouTube can't even talk about that.
No. Well, right feel, yes. Okay. So, yeah. So this is legitimate proof. We worked on this. We got his ID there. There's also logs of me asking for more private information and stuff. Everyone's just like, please send to Zrcalo. He's compiling this. So there's all that. I don't want to bring up anything graphic since, it is what it is. And I do not recommend anybody go and look it up. It is just animal abuse. Animal abuse is animal abuse. You don't have to watch the videos. You don't have to give it attention. You don't have to, do anything. It is just animal abuse. It is an abuser. It is an individual that is abusing an animal. You don't have to go into detail like with Lazzy. You don't have to read logs. You don't have to go into detail about photos or whatever. But, yeah. So, okay. Where did we leave off? We got the Sasha stuff. What's this? I don't remember what this is.
Which is?
This is May.
Oh, yeah. This is, okay, yeah. So this is another person that these people who people like Case for Fox are getting all their info from. This is May. Someone who also just kind of doxes me. Not doxes me, but like just exposes private stuff. What the fuck is going on in the chat? Hold on a minute.
Do we have spammers?
Yeah, we have spammers.
Okay. All right.
I was not paying attention. They were spamming someone's docs. One of the predators that got arrested.
Oh yeah, we could cover Quantum.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's cover Quantum after May. So basically, May decided to spread Kylie Lovely's docs to like just everyone.
Yeah, that's not
and even
okay.
went to Kylie Lovely's boyfriend and was like, you should be careful. You should stop doing what you're doing. And then just drops his docs. And it was just like really stupid. It made everyone uncomfortable. It even made me kind of unsettled. It was just really weird. And yeah, that's them. They changed their username. I still stalk them with like my million alt accounts. May like half of your followers are me.
Have a maze followers.
I'm
or just
everywhere.
you. You're in your wall. You're in the
Yeah.
walls.
Oh my god, these people are spamming. Oh, okay. I think it's a farmer.
Oh.
That's funny. Yeah, if someone's spamming Sean's docs. But anyways,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna cover Sean. They got these people got really excited about being covered. You know, like we got May. What was this one?
yeah. Oh no, no, they're not spamming our doxes. That person. No, this is.
I don't know what that is.
A predator's docs. Just gonna hide you.
Yeah, hide them and then put them on timeout.
Yep. You guys are annoying. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
There we go. Okay. But yeah, anyways.
Let's go down to here.
Let's talk about Sean, or I always say Scene because I'm stupid and I can't.
I can't move my little icon to beat you this time. So, yeah, we got Sean's article somewhere else in this. I'll have to look it up. But these are logs from Quantum. He says, "You ruined me. I don't hate you, but eventually I'll get retribution." And I said, "What brought this up?" And he said, "Was just thinking about it. You have caused hell for me and my family. I won't forget that." And I said, "With your confession?" And he says, "Yes." And I said, "Wild."
Holy shit, this kid's annoying.
Can you put them on timeout?
I know, he has like a million alts that's just racial slurs.
Oh my goodness sakes alive.
Little kid, little baby. YouTube needs a ban chat. There needs to be like a ban system, in my opinion.
Who is? I don't even know what that is.
It's just this kid that's just pissed at. I don't know.
I don't even know what that is. I mean, bro. Bro!
Baby man.
Bro!
Little child. Little baby man.
Oh
little
my god.
Baby man. Little
Okay,
child.
let's see. Let me try to look.
Get off your computer. It's bedtime. Mommy said goodnight.
Bed.
Oh my god. Anyways, you continue. I'm just gonna keep laughing at this user.
Okay, it's not in this channel. Yeah, it's whatever. Actually, let me see. Scroll up. I'm pretty certain we have Quantum's. Oh, there's the door. That's so funny. Oh my god. There's so much stuff in here. It's old stuff. So wild. I'm not gonna spend my time looking for Sean's stuff. Yeah. But yeah, so let's go back up here. There's the Zysis. There's, the redacted.
Oh, he's running out of accounts.
Oh no.
He's now using his personals, looks like. He's run out of his racist accounts.
There's the
Oh,
sticker.
no. He's getting there.
He's getting there.
But yeah, I didn't really help in attacking or dealing with Quantum. I sort of was your mental support in the recent kind of shit show.
Yeah. Quantum.
Because you were having panic attacks.
Yeah, Quantum completely destroyed me in 2021. It was Quantum, Redacted, and what else? Another Redacted. Mostly, not mostly Quantum. It was mostly the Near stuff. But, yeah, it was Near and Quantum. It was bad. You there? I heard a bump.
Oh yeah, that's me.
I did the curse.
I have to
your
mute.
Headphones.
I mute because I talk. I think when I talk, or I talk when I think.
That's fine. So we got the Sappho. Oh, what is this? The TransphobicLs evidence account? Oh my god.
It's our A-logger. It's our special little A-logger.
Oh, we love our A-loggers. We love every single one of our A-loggers.
Basically, what they did is they're like, okay, we're gonna just we're just gonna keep targeting these people. We're gonna deplatform. We're gonna deplatform Shark and Axe.
We're gonna deplatform them by giving them attention, obviously.
Yeah, and it is honestly, I blocked them for a bit because they were like they're fucking idiots. They're annoying. They're they even got to the point where they canceled one of our friends' plushies.
Oh, I remember that.
And I was just sitting here like, ugh. Like,
oh, yeah.
It got to a point where they were just annoying. So I just kind of blocked them, and now I blocked them because they're, thanks to them, my canceling actually did the opposite. I don't, Zrcalo didn't get too well, but I did my canceling did the opposite. I gained, you know what? I can actually check my stats right now. I grew like 400 I grew like 400 followers in less than like 2 weeks.
I've got some screenshots I want to share, but I'm working on censoring them. I love my little phone with my little pen. I love this.
I'm gonna drop my statuses stuff. Oh my god, this kid.
I'm trying to see if I can actually share
Give me like 2 minutes. Chat spammer. I need to get my analytics for my Twitter accounts. Thank you. If you continue spamming, so that way YouTube can flag your accounts and delete like all of your accounts that you created just to spam us, that'd be great.
Okay, so we got that one.
Here are my summaries. I put them down. If you want to take a look.
Okay, I'm working on heavily censoring something.
Yeah, no worries.
So we're responsible human beings. Alright, so you just posted 2 pictures. I see that. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Analytics are insane.
Someone said drama for anonymous eating dog cookies since 1984. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh my god, DFA? Oh, somebody brought up DFA.
I cannot believe that.
About DFA. We don't talk about DFA. Okay, alright. There we go. Alright, that's now properly censored. Okay, what did you drop?
I dropped my analytics to show how hard I've been canceled. I've been so brutally canceled. Oh dear. This is what happens. This is what cancel culture does to you. By the way, it doesn't fucking work. It's only given me attention. I can't show the other stuff because it has like a lot more specific analytics. But like everything skyrocketed. Everything.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the A-logs. Thank you for everything.
There's both of your accounts there.
Yeah.
I think I lost total like 3 or 4 followers. Oh no.
Yeah.
So remember when I said a little bit earlier, I'm going to refresh people's memory about the ZAPF logs that had minors, private information, photographs, etc., etc. Minors making friends with each other, being normal. Sharing pictures of their shirts and just saying, oh my god, this is so cool, I love this band, and, making friends. No, we gotta deal with these assholes that constantly harass them. I hate this. Anyway, so going back to that, when it was released, it was actually released earlier. Much earlier. It was released November 6th at 3:14 a.m. Because I messaged Sasha right before I was going to bed. I said, I will literally delete every single thing of me on the internet if you delete every single ZAPF log. Please do not put these kids at risk. I will fully delete my entire identity forever if you delete all those logs and wipe them. You are putting minors in danger. If you think that it's important to go to the police. If you think that it's that important, go to the police. I said, I don't fucking care. Use all my logs, whatever. Leave the kids out of it. And then Sasha responds with, I took down the logs, it's your turn. And I respond with a screenshot saying that the logs were still up. And this is the screenshot.
Yep.
And this was 12 hours ago from midnight, so that was 6. That's
Oh my god, it was the fucking screenshot of us making a joke. Oh my god.
yeah.
What was the joke about? It was
remember.
something about like how animal abuse is an industry, and then someone mentioned that like bestiality is also an industry, and we were saying like it was gross, and then we started making jokes about it to cope.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I used this screenshot because no minors were involved in it, but it showed that it was still up. The link to the full download was still up in this thread. So, and then here are more of the timestamps. So he says, "Give me a moment." I said, "Never mind. Good day. I know that those logs contain." But I was like, "Why would you risk that?
Yeah.
Why would you risk that? Why would you release that?"
It's not about what's right. It's about clout.
They don't care.
That's not how you deal with predators, actually.
No.
When you constantly talk about these predators and you're, quote, exposing them on Twitter, they want that. Predators love that. Because it means that people are going to flock to see them, and they're going to use their groomer tactics and isolate them.
One of the reasons why I do this YouTube is to criticize people that do that. And I'm just like, okay, all right, you leaked this. You leaked this. You already did this. Fine. That's already happened. Now let's talk about it. Let's see the fallout of that.
Yeah, this is actually what I said. That's actually how Sappho got extremely like popularized and good, because everyone had meltdown over it instead of silently just dealing with the feds or just kind of ignoring. They freaked out and were like, "Oh, I'm gonna expose Sappho," and then they just sent minors into her space. Like that was a good idea.
Yeah. I hate it. I hate everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was
And
desperate. I was like, please delete those.
I can't lead. I have to watch the chat. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. There we go. Alrighty. What else did we want to talk about?
I'm just gonna say right now, my current. Oh my god, this kid's back. Go to
Oh
sleep.
no! Go to bed. Go to bed. You touch grass. Go touch grass.
Look at my file information. It is currently resting at 3 gigabytes worth of exports, and I haven't even gone into his Telegram and Discord servers.
Basically, I'm disappointed because people. I'm like, okay, all right, cancel me. I don't care. Go throw me under the bus. Just toss me as hard as you can. Like, leave the kids out of it. You don't need to show the logs of kids. Call me a groomer. I don't care. Just use any screenshot against me. Use whatever. I don't care. At this point, everything's out there. All this weird conversation between me and my ex. Who cares? I'd much rather do my job.
Yeah, no, that's reasonable. It's
Is there anything else that we wanted to cover?
It's not about popularity. Trying to think. I could talk about what I'm trying to do. Why I kind of out of myself and what my plan is, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, let's cover that.
Yeah, so I want to keep going with the recovery movement, probably make a newer kind of reboot of RZAF kind of thing.
Make it a
RZAF
lot more.
Was
RZAF.
more friendly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, RZAF died really hard after some time. It was really sad.
We took the remnants and put them in ZAPF, and then it it started as more of a group sort of shitpost fight, against people, blah blah blah, arguments. And then it turned into something else. It turned into people hanging out, making friends, venting about stuff, finally having a safe space that they could, scream into the wind and be rude and crude. No racism was allowed. You can make fun of pedophiles. You can make fun of zoophiles. You can make fun of all that. In fact, it was like there was so much making fun of pedophiles that it's like that's pretty much what a bunch of the logs are. People were just shocked, and I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. I don't regret anything. It's a private chat between like close friends, and I'm like, just no, like whatever.
Yeah, it needs, yeah. I'm hopefully wanting, because right now, especially with what happened with me, I unsettled a lot of things. I've stirred a lot of shit up.
We broke the internet.
It's
We broke the internet.
No, literally when we were on the space, I think it was on TransphobicLs, whatever topic we were talking about was trending on Twitter.
Yeah, it literally in real time. We would talk about Sappho would start trending. We would talk about, there was a few other things and it'd start trending. And I was just like, are people listening in that much to go and tweet about this? This is wild. And isn't it on another person who is streaming or something like that? Didn't they say that I had an empire? Yeah, they said that I had an empire. This empire, the Zrcalo empire.
Yeah, they showed a bit of our stream on theirs, and they showed it at the worst time when we were reviewing their older stream about Lassie. It was they stopped talking about it, and now they're talking with Oliver. The one who wants to rip apart a cat.
I'm like, go ahead, talk to Oliver. By all means, make friends with Oliver. Get really close with Oliver. Get really close.
Like Sasha. Be like Sasha. Do whatever it takes to take out your enemy. Even if it means, there's no morals, just go for it.
Become really close with Oliver.
With child porn exchangers.
Just watch.
Side with doxers.
Go ahead.
Side with Zoosadists.
Yeah.
Do it.
Just go ahead, do it. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. I remember what I wanted to talk about. I remember what I wanted to mention in the beginning of the stream, but I forgot. Oh my god. So basically, so yes, a lot of the logs, they are gross. They are terrible. They're cringy. And it's like a lot of them are lost with context. A lot of them I don't have. I can't look up because I didn't feel that I needed to export my partner's logs, somebody that you're supposed to be close with and everything. And that, Oliver's corruption fetish, all of me not understanding a lot about relationships, just it led to a lot of things. I had a roommate at the time. They were Coyote Lovely, and we were very close. We hung out all the time. We were great friends and everything, and we'd watch videos together. And I started withdrawing a lot. I started hanging in my room, closing my door, and just sort of hiding because of what Oliver essentially did. And is bad. Is bad. If you've got a partner that makes you feel like you have to withdraw from all your friends and leave a bunch of your friends to essentially follow them, that's bad. And it's interesting to me. I broke up with them in June, I think. And most of these logs came before that. I'm like, I led the recovery movement. You're trying to cancel me for something that I lead. You have an idea what recovery is? Do you understand that sometimes people could be convinced that they're zoophiles, pedophiles, etc., and then when they're removed from those situations, they get better? And just the idea of all these logs being leaked, it just reaffirms everything of what I need to do and what I've been doing. So it's kind of like, huh, interesting that. Maybe it's exactly the way that I've been telling it the entire time. Ever thought about that? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been interesting. It's been really, really interesting.
I'm watching in real time a lot of people making some real dumb decisions, and it is entertaining, but also saddening, and I also expected it, unfortunately.
I want to show something. I have to use my phone to forward stuff. Where is my saves? Let's see. Let's talk about Zoophile Police.
Oh my god, that.
Let's talk about Ruza. I would like to play Ruza's confession.
You want to know how fucked up I really am? How fucked up I am in the fucking head? You want to know? Then continue to fucking listen, okay? I lied to myself and gave myself a fake ego because I lacked confidence. And then
I want to give a little bit of backstory to this. So, the Zoophile Police account was the first anti-zoo, or at least one of the biggest first anti-zoo account that existed, that basically made fun of zoophiles, told people to go out and mass report, exposed kids to bestiality, exposed kids to a bunch of other stuff, basically caused this giant cascade where you have a bunch of kids that are convinced that they're zoophiles, a bunch of kids that are convinced that they're pedophiles, and it's bad. It is incredibly bad. It is horrifying. Downright horrifying. So this is the context of this. So after Zoophile Police fell apart, this is Ruza's confession. That's what I'm playing right now.
that ego became fucking real. And I can't get rid of it. I'm self-aware that my ego is bigger than I will ever be in fucking life. But at the same time, it's something I created to help me at a time of my life. And it stayed. It stuck. And it got fucking worse. I lied to myself and manipulated my brain, but at the same time made it self-aware. That doesn't make fucking sense. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I sent a fucking predator to the hospital and I felt happiness and sexual pleasure after he fucking hurt himself. I got enjoyment off of his fucking pain.
This is definitely the confession of a madman. This is what a lot of these accounts do. If you're exposed to this kind of stress constantly all the time, you're exposed to bestiality, you're exposed to child pornography and everything. Because these people, this particular account went and told other people to go out and report and attack, all these accounts that had all this crap on them. So I'm going to finish playing this because I think this is a very important video to play, to listen to what Ruza went through.
I like how me being a protogen, whenever this plays, I'm just talking instead.
Like, do you want to know how fucked up I really am? I've got called out for petty shit compared to the shit that I've actually done. I've done fucked up shit. I've sent people to the fucking hospital. I've gotten people fucked up. I've done terrible things, okay? I've done terrible fucking things. And yes, I accept I'm an awful fucking human being, but I don't fucking care, okay? I don't fucking care. I fucking don't. It's whatever. I'm terrible. I'm fucking terrible. I get enjoyment off of other people's fucking pain. That's how terrible I fucking am. I get enjoyment whenever a predator is in fucking pain because of me. I get enjoyment off of that fucking shit. It brought me sexual fucking pleasure. I'm fucked up. Okay, this shit won't help for. I'm a fucked up person. I know none of you know that. None of you really know the shit I do. None of you know the extreme lengths I go to for shit. I'm an extremely fucked up individual. Okay, I'm very sadistic. I'm very sadistic. And I honestly, I don't know whether to hate myself or not for it. It's whatever. Shit happens, you know?
So, that is a
Wow.
confession. That is a like, I like how we covered all of our enemies in this.
Yeah, they're all gathering around right now. It's kind of funny. It's really sad. It's interesting. It's a Zrcalo hate club. It's growing, but
Oh my god, I love every single one of you. Mwah. 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 I miss living with Coyote. I don't know. I think things were gonna go different if the apartment didn't burn down. But you know what? I got something to say. Sometimes things you gotta just burn everything down. Everything. You just gotta light it all on fire. And you know, it's fire cleanses. Fire makes a lot of stuff go away. It reveals a lot. And you know, when everybody is sitting around a giant pile of ash that once used to be something, you know, that you cared about, stuff, whatever. You realize who your true friends are after everything is burned.
yeah. I'm actually very interested to see the coming months, because I know that a lot of people have our eyes on us. I want to see how they handle everything, because right now things don't look good for everyone. This looks like it's kind of like a DEF CON scenario. Everyone's gonna nuke each other to oblivion. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing live time. I'm seeing famous anti-zoophile streamers siding with Zoosadists. I'm seeing like me, for example, with the fall of TransphobicLs. Oh man.
I'm seeing every single piece of dirt brought up of me since 2004. I'm like, have you guys found my IMDb yet? You know, and I've got a Urban Dictionary. So I got IMDb and Urban Dictionary. I got Neopets screenshots. I actually leaked those because I thought they were. I was like, you guys. I'm like, okay, let's take it back. Let's take it back. You guys want some screenshots? Here you go. Here's some 2004 ones. Let's take it way back. And you know, there are like what are you gonna just like? I keep getting called dog fucker constantly all the time, and I'm like, no,
He's not.
I'm not even attracted to animals. It's kind of actually, you know what? Let's talk about that. So, I was convinced. So I was dating Oliver, who identified as a dog headmate, and they were a green dog headmate. I'm gonna actually post that I'm gonna just post a little sticker.
The green
There's
doggo.
a green doggo. There's a green doggo. I like how I'm just
Oh my
enjoying
gosh.
myself now. I'm like, I don't care
Yeah.
anymore. We'll just have fun, you know? Let's see. Where how do I use this? I'm sorry, I'm dumb with a phone.
Imagine.
There we go.
There
There's the
it is.
Oliver green doggo. But I was dating this, and you know,
They
because
identified as the green dog.
yeah,
And
yeah. So in my head, I was like, okay, I like my partner, I love my partner, and I'm like, my partner is sexual. I would want to participate in what my partner would like, and I'm like, I'm pretty ace. I've now noticed that I'm probably not, because I actually found someone that I actually like. But
they can cope.
They could cope. But yeah, so I was like, okay. So a lot of those logs are related to how I viewed Oliver, how I viewed our relationship. And it was related to a lot of what Zoofiles had been pushing for, where it was like, oh, you have this attraction 100% if you are vaguely into whatever they found convenient at the time. And they're like, there's no other option, you know, you're born with this, you're this, you're this. And after my apartment fire, when I essentially was forced to touch grass, it was sort of like a lot of that just kind of disappeared after I drifted away from Oliver. And I was like, huh, interesting. That's really interesting. So a lot of these people that were trying to convince me of this just kind of went away. And it was like, huh, you know, maybe this isn't, like, maybe I'm not actually attracted to animals. Maybe, like, the concept of attraction is, I don't quite understand what it was. And, you know, watching a friend go through a relationship that was very passionate and everything, I kind of understood what a relationship was. I don't think I understood what that was before. And now I have you.
Yes.
But you gotta understand, the whole entire time it's been a giant conspiracy to me to groom you or something.
It really, I don't understand that. I really don't.
Oh my god.
Like, they really have no evidence for that. They're just like, oh, the elite is now 18. It's been over a month since he's 18. And now he's dating Zrcalo. Oh my god, that's grooming. Like, what? That's it? That's literally it. That's all I've always brought it up. I was like, can you explain to me how Zrcalo is grooming me?
You misunderstand.
And they
He's
just say
34. He's 34 and doesn't understand what sex is.
Yeah, and they really don't really say anything. They usually say you're a zoophile, dog fucker, or
So if I'm a
shit.
zoophile dog fucker, that means I can't be attracted to you because you're a protogen.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, is there anything else we want to talk about, or?
I want to. I don't really know. I want to watch anime again. That was so fun.
Let's watch anime again. Let's watch Made in Abyss.
we gotta watch Made in Abyss because that's so fucking relatable.
Oh, I love it so much. It's such a good anime. Oh, season 2 is wow. So you've only watched a few episodes, so.
But yeah, I'm also kind of interested. I kind of want to talk about. I've been making a lot of character lore. That's my hyperfixation. I wanna continue making that. Hopefully in the future I can like kind of hyperfixate and just talk about it. But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've been doxxed like 5 times this week by my enemies. And Zrcalo's enemies.
Yeah,
So that's
everybody is doxing everybody else because of Zrcalo's enemies are just gathering in a collective
Insane.
rage fest. And I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna laugh. And then I'm just gonna sit back and I'm just like, okay, all right, I've got, what do I have on you? What do I have on you? What do I have on you? Okay, all right, let's see what's like.
To be honest, I'm just sitting back, and just watching it all, because a lot of your enemies are just building a lot of stuff on lies. It's like it's literally like they're building a glass house to come after you basically, and it's just not going to end well. I'm just waiting for the inevitable where people start to realize like these is getting pretty bullshitty, and it all just comes crashing down.
We should really cover Zrcalo lore. I think that would actually clear up a lot of this stuff.
Yes,
Zrcalo lore. But yeah, no, like it's a bunch of my enemies. Like, okay, all right, let's say we have different values. That's fine. You could hate Anticontext. You could hate an age gap. You could hate a lot of stuff. That's perfectly fine. You could have an opinion. That's all right. You don't have to lie and call me a pedophile or a groomer or anything catchy like that because you want attention. You know, you could say it's just gross and you don't like me. You know, that's simple. You know, I'm not gonna force anyone to like me.
Yeah, for me, it's just like. I mean, if you're uncomfortable with me having it, like, you know, if you say you're uncomfortable with me having, you know, this paraphilia, I'd be like, and you know, like if you said, I'm uncomfortable that you have this, I don't really want to be around you because I just don't feel, I don't feel comfortable. I'll be like, yeah, you know what, that's fine. I just want to be treated as a person. You can say I don't want to be with you because I'm just uncomfortable. I'm fine with that. I totally get it. You don't want to have me basically go on rambles or vent or shit like that. I totally understand that. But I when people when people just attack me, whether it's anti-spamming beast porn or saying, oh, you know, you will offend, it doesn't really help. Also, Mass Bear, do I have evidence of the doxing? I have like several. I have several archives. Like I said, on Sasha alone and his affiliates, it's like 3 gigabytes worth, and I haven't even finished exporting. So, yeah, and I think like 2 gigs worth is for the feds.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just, yeah, I tell people every time, I'm like, okay, so you gave me a giant thing, about your stuff or whatever. I was like, okay, can you make a cleaned up version that is presentable, that doesn't include doxes, that doesn't include, you know, vulnerable people, that, you know.
Like, okay, expose me. I told Sasha that he should leave and hurt himself. Yeah, I accept responsibility for that. But he uses that, as he always does, to blackmail and take advantage of something that I have. And it's just, yeah. What do you mean then show and post on Twitter? That's so stupid. You guys are so hyperfixated that, oh, you have evidence that should be that's for an actual case or for actual court that's going to the police. You should post on Twitter. Not everything revolves around Twitter, you idiot. It's called real life.
But you understand that Twitter is real life.
Do you understand that when you're handling with actual crime, you don't go, hey guys, check out this Twitter post. This guy stabbed someone. No. You send it to the police. When the police handle it, you can post it afterwards. There's a reason why we started showing logs of Quantum Kitty after his arrest. There's a reason why we're showing old stuff, because that's already been dealt with.
Yep.
Police don't care if it's been shown, as long as it's after the shit show has ended. I'm just gonna keep it like that.
I'm spamming.
If the police are dealing, okay, I'm not even gonna discuss this. This is super stupid. You're a kid who doesn't understand the legal, or that I can talk about certain things without giving away information. It's super funny. Oh my gosh. But yeah, all I want to do is be a person. I want to help others. That's the reason why I made Transphobe. That's the reason why I was the main moderator of TransphobicLs.
I thought that was a way out.
You guys can cope because I was the one who posted about 70% of your content. All the stuff that you liked was by me because I love to make you all happy. So I am sorry. I'm sorry that you guys are upset that I'm trying to get away from it. You know?
You know, it's like people are like, you make everything look bad. You make the trans community look bad. I'm like, maybe you should, like I understand conservatives using things against people. Yeah, I get it. But at the same time, you've got to realize that, like, yes, we are real people. You don't just, if you ban an account on Twitter, we don't just disappear. We're still alive. We're still very much alive.
Yeah. To be honest, I think it's funnier that I counted about 11 or 12 gimmicks in total that are just copies of us that literally just say, oh, we're the transphobic L's without the zoo files. Like, when you guys centralize your entire thing by saying, oh, we're not this, like, you guys are basically, you're firing flares for them to use, but I don't think the conservatives are, because Zrcalo lore is radioactive.
the Zrcalo lore is
that
radioactive. I would
you guys
love...
can, yeah. You guys could literally just say, go away, or we didn't want this. Or heck, you could have just made sure that these people weren't actually danger. And it wouldn't have ended like this. But, now you have an account that logs everything about us in relation to that account. So all the conservatives have to do is just look up that account. Your other gimmick that really tried to pop off already had 20K in like a few days, is already getting canceled because, and I mean hard canceled, not my type of canceling where I gain followers. I mean, like, they're in trouble because they said a bunch of like anti-trans shit. Then you've got the one that has a pretty good artist, but it just isn't popping off, and he just got dead accounts. You guys did great. You can try, but you can never become like us. I ranted.
That's okay. I just spam Miguel stickers.
Yes, Miguel.
Alrighty. I think we've covered everything that we've wanted to cover.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else? I think we got everything.
Yeah, it's late for me. I want to go watch anime.
Let's watch anime together. Yeah.
I wanna live my life. Cause I have a life outside of
Internet
dealing
drama.
with. Yeah.
We have a life.
I laugh at it.
It is so funny. I love it. It's so fun. All right.
Whatever.
Okay. All right. Bye, everybody. We love you.
Thank you so much.
Even our haters, we still love you.
Yes, we don't hate you guys. We are just humorous of you.
I love entertainment. Bye-bye.
Ooh, more Lassie evidence.